How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel. I think I'm getting this bar. I'm not sure. James offered a trade, and I showed you in a different video. If I can remember, I'll put the link up for the video that I traded for. I gotta turn this thing off, otherwise I'm getting alerts like crazy. So I traded out to another community member for I think this bar. I like the mystery. There was a bar that he wanted. It was It's a Boy bar by USSC, celebrating the birth of a boy, and they really wanted it for their wife, and so they offered to trade. They only told me it was a Madison Mint Happy New Year bar, 1977, and so I'm assuming it's this one. And I don't really care which one it is, because it's kind of cool that their wife is getting this special bar that means a lot to her, because her kid was born in 1977. But anyway, enough blabble. Oh yeah, I wanted to do something here. Let's see if my bait works. This will be my thumbnail for Deleter, to see if he comes into the video. He'll scroll in there and see if he sees any gold eagles or half eagles. So comment down below, Deleter, if my bait worked on you. So James put a PS LMAO on the back of the package. I had 2 coffees this morning, so I'm wired. At least I've got the caffeine buzz. Jerry, 'tis a joke. All right, this is booby-trapped somehow.
2 men walked into a bar.
What the heck?
You think the second one would... Okay, back to the drawing board. How about an...
I just said that about the joke, and Siri heard me and started telling a joke. That is weird. So let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to put a link down below for Trezor. If you were interested in hardware or a cold wallet, they're having a 50% off sale on this one, my favorite one. I think it's like 25 bucks. And this one I just did an unboxing on. It cost me like 79 bucks. The Model Chi, which is the better one than this, their flagship, is 50% off, so it's less than this one that I bought. So I might end up getting one of the big, or the fancy ones, just because they're so cheap. So it's only until September 20th, the 20th till the 20th. So let's see what we got. What you did was just so nice, I don't know how to thank you, but I think I'll rule out having your name tattooed on my butt. Awesome. Thank you. And let's see, it is the bar I was thinking it was. Check this out. Happy New Year, 1977, from Madison Mint. This is a really cool design. It kind of reminds me of Halloween, with all the roots. That is super cool. I really like the design. So here it is in the book. It is Madison 162. And where's 162? Mad 162. Happy New Year 1977. Type 2 reverse and a rarity value of 3. And somebody was asking what book I use. It's this one, the Silver Guidebook of Silver, or the Guidebook of Silver Art Bars, 5th edition. The 5th edition is the one you want for vintage. There's a 6th and 7th, which when I first heard about these books, I figured, well, I'll just get the 7th edition because it'll have all this and everything new, but that's not the case. But I did get them all. This is the 6th edition, and this is got a lot of stuff that wasn't in this one. So most vintage bars you will find in here, and occasionally you'll find some in here, but what would have been cool is if they would have put these both together into one version. But then I guess, look how thick this is getting. It's getting a little bit crazy with the thickness. It's PHAT, fat. And then the 7th edition here is like half of it is commercials for the mints. So you're seeing no real values or here we go. It starts Here, Anonymous Mint. So a big portion of the front of this book is telling you the history of these other mints. Squires Mint, Silver Townie, Osborne Coinage. I don't know anything about them. And it's got intaglio. So this is more for modern stuff because the dates on these are 2013, 2019. I think 2019 might be the newest because that's probably when this was published. Nope, there's some 2020s here from MK Bars. So these are for more modern bars. These are for very rare that you don't find it in here. But this is the main one that you're going to use for everything. And let's see. Just in case deleter's scrolling forward. See if I can catch him with another gold shot. Anyway, so I'm trying to get, I'm going to get some cold storage wallets. Some other ones to use for a project that I am thinking about. Like the fractional gold fiesta where I did fractional gold every month. I kind of want to do a cryptocurrency one as well. Just for the hell of it, just to see what happens. I like to experiment and see what goes on. And then I've got one other thing. One of you guys commented on my channel about, I probably should have started it with that, community. What are your thoughts on the 1/50th ounce proof Krugerrands gold or the 1/25th Australian Philharmonics? I like metals, but crypto has too many wretched fees. Yeah, you need to learn a little bit about the crypto to get around the fees. There are tricks, and there's actually I'll put the Economic Ninjas Crypto 101 course. I took that even though I've been in crypto just as long as him. I took that course just to see what's in it. And it's got a ton of good tips. It's paid for itself even though I bought crypto long ago and been dealing with it for a while. But I recommend that Crypto 101, Crypto XRP 101. Great info. But he has thoughts on platinum bullion, and I think it's an excellent idea to dollar cost average into metals and or crypto. So he supports the idea that I had for the crypto storage thing. It's not for him, and I respect that. Not everybody likes this kind of stuff. But my thoughts on the 1/50th proof Krugerrands and the 1/25th Austrian Philharmonics is they are very small. If you can get them for with the same premium as other stuff, then yeah, I would always support getting the smallest piece of gold you can get, as long as it's like at spot or below spot or whatever. But normally, the smaller you go, the higher the premium. So I try and get as big as you can afford the piece. And if you can't afford much gold, silver's a good way to go until you start getting your abilities to save more to get larger pieces. And platinum, I've got some platinum. I think I might have like 4 or 5 ounces, and it was just pure speculation. I don't have like the same passion for it as I do for silver. Silver's the main thing. Gold also. Platinum, I bought some as a speculation, but as far as long term, like a lot of its uses in catalytic converters and with more and more electric cars, those aren't needed. It's not a monetary metal like these are. Anyway, so if you can get gold, get the smallest you can get, as long as the premiums aren't insane. So I've gotten 1 gram gold bars at spot before, so that's a better deal than buying a 1 ounce gold coin with a premium. The 1 gram gold bar is cheaper, but you got to find the sales, got to find the deals. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much, James. This is a long-winded opening of a bar trade from the community. Anyway, Happy New Year 1977. I'll see you in the next video. I got some stuff to do, and yeah, whatever. See you later, dudes. Bye.